People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, people are elsewhere on the internet. My soaps look at PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. And I'm here to cover the Best Friend soap. So I got everything set up on my craft table, which doubles as my kitchen table because it's a really small apartment. And I already got the liners set down, so forth, so on. So let's get it out of here and show you what we got. And one of the wires on my cutter broke, so yeah, we'll compensate however way we can. That's what it looks like. And it smells amazing. Yeah. It's been sitting here for 2 days. Because of the recipe and the fact that it's a tall, narrow, I wanted to make sure it was completely solid. So I waited a couple of extra days. Oh, that's gonna be gorgeous. Too bad you can't see what I'm seeing, but you will. Yeah. Give me a second to loosen. I love silicone molds. Once you break the seal, it literally comes right up. Ta-da! Isn't that gorgeous? So, it was supposed to be an in the pot swirl, but that's not what happened if you watched the last video. But it's gonna be alright. As you could tell, it didn't disappoint from the way it looks. So let me just go ahead and put this here. And because this last wire broke, I have to adjust exactly where I'm going to put it, so that way I don't compromise the cutting. So I'm going to have one big piece at the end, and then I can move that back and cut it, so that way I have proper size bars. But in the meantime, let's get to cutting. And I do have a spare wire. Ooh, might have waited too long. That's attached to my cutter, so I can fix that really soon. Wow. That smells amazing. Look at that. Let's see what else is in here. That's the thing about in the pot swirls, drop and plop swirls, drop swirls. You never know what's in the soap until you cut it. And that's what that one's looking like. Now these white areas were supposed to be the glitter. I don't see the glitter, but there's glitter on my fingers, so I'm assuming it's in there somewhere. Yeah, let's smooth the edges there. Let's go with the next one. I'm just going to scoot this over a little bit so you get a better vantage point. And apparently I slammed it enough because there's no holes through the middle. There is a little teeny pucker right there that would have been a hole, except for the boom, boom, boom slamming process. That's what that one looks like. Definitely not the whirl that you would get with an ender pot swirl, but I ain't mad at it. This looks gorgeous. And some of the red apparently took on the characteristics of some of the orange and married each other, and now there's streaks in there and striations. That actually looks variegated, like I did it on purpose, but yeah. Y'all see me make this soap. I didn't do anything fancy. I just literally got it into the mode because it was setting up very, very quickly. Yeah. Beveling the edges. It's still a little soft, but that's fine because that makes beveling the edges by hand easier without having to use a cutting tool. And we have this one. And then you see where that orange showed up. I'm not seeing the yellow though. I'm sure it'll show up in one of these bars, but man, it smells amazing. This will be ready in September because it was made at the end of July, but today is August the 1st. No, actually today is August the 2nd. So I'm just going to count 60 days from, well, 4 weeks from today's date. Yeah. And apparently Best Friends discolors slightly. I can see where that's going to be darker after it cures. But that's fine because there's enough colors in here to still show up. I can see the lavender. Oh look, there's some of the yellow. Maniacal pea, Caribbean blue, that other green, which was seafoam green. It's really showing up on this side. You can see the voodoo red, the lavender, the pumpkin head orange, some of the yellow, a little bit of the glitter. Yeah. Make sure that's separated enough. Okay. Okay. We get some real color variations here. So this is the back side of the one I just showed, and now we have this. Like I said, you never know what you're going to get in a soap. Okay, some of the pumpkin head orange is showing up very well on this one. Got to be very careful since it is still a little soft. I don't want to, and that's another reason why I wear gloves, because that way I can make sure I don't put my fingerprints all over the gloves and whatever's on the soap doesn't end up all over my hands and transferring to the next bar and the next bar and the next bar. Remember when we put activated chalk on there to get black? That's the only place I've seen black, and it looks like a smile. Isn't that cute? And that's the other side, of course. That is amazing. I'm going to put that over there. That's going to be one of the pictures. Yeah. And maybe we'll see black accents in some of the other pieces. That's what this one looks like. And that's what this, oh, wait, there's some of the black right there. Yeah. These friends play well together, don't they? I was going to call it bloodstone because of the colors, but the way the colors are presenting themselves, we'll just keep the name Best Friends because it's not doing the blue, red, silver, green thing. So, yeah. Well, up here it looks a little bit like it. but the red is kind of taken over in that one spot. And there's the yellow making an appearance. Yeah. That yellow was called Bright Yellow Raincoat. Matte Micas always come up with the most amazing names. But I kind of guess they gotta, because, you know, they have a few hundred colors, and you can't just name every red red. You have to have a way of separating the different shades or whatever. So instead of numbers, they just come up with fun names. There's some of the black. I don't see the silver glitter showing up at all, but I'm sure it's in there. It'll show up at some point in time. Yeah. The glitter was sprinkled on the top as well. Hey, let's see, can I turn on the flash? No, but I can take a picture while I'm recording. Hold on. And while I'm thinking about it, let's take a picture of that smiley face. It actually looks like a smile with a purple beard. There we go. And then we have this one. This one's got personality. Look at that. And then the last piece. It's an end piece. It's a little thicker than the rest of them, but I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Yeah. And it could be a, you know, bonus for whoever gets it. And that's the best friend soap. Yeah. So let me put this away right quick, and then we'll discuss. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, the 4-pound batch usually gives me 11 bars. Well, 12 bars. One is personal. And even with the broken wire, which usually be like a little sliver that I use as a, either I roll it into a soap ball for my Planet soap that I'm still planning. I still need to get a few more soap balls so that way I can fill up the mold when I make the Planet soap. Or it just becomes a sample. But yeah. So here they all are. Looking just as gorgeous as they want to. That's the best friend soap. I've been PurpleButterfly on Twitter and YouTube, Purple elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located at PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Bye now. It smells amazing. So they will be ready 4 weeks from today's date. Bye now.